Lady Pirates are in the sports arena tonight, needing a win over a team that has looked almost unbeatable, needing a win to avoid starting out 0-2 in the league. How have the Lady Dragons done it? Well, they've done it really with possession basketball. Glenn, I want you to hear these stats. The Blue Dragons are out-rebounding opponents by 20 rebounds a game. They are committing 11 fewer turnovers per game. That's 31 extra possessions that the Dragons are creating for themselves with rebounding and with turnovers. And if you maintain that kind of an advantage against opponents, nobody is going to beat you. So the job for the Independence Pirates will be get in there, try to rebound with the Dragons at the very least. And it is a good Pirate team when it comes to rebounding. They're out rebounding opponents by 15 a game. Blue Dragons averaging 90, giving up just half that. And the Independence Pirates scoring 68, giving up 62. It should be for Independence an uphill battle. We need to work in a break. Let's do that right now. We'll return with more pregame in 2 minutes.
Vehicles are getting pretty smart these days with semi-automatic control features that make driving easier. But riding an RCAT vehicle is easier yet. You don't have to do a thing. Just stand along the route, wave your hand at the driver, and hop on. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that travels throughout Hutchinson and South Hutchinson hourly, on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 694-2913 for further information.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Next Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for savings. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Superstores. In the month of December, we will be partnering with the Hutchinson branch of Toys for Tots. We will be collecting new and unwrapped toys. We will begin collecting Monday, December the 10th through Saturday, December the 15th. For each donation, we will enter that person into a drawing for some great prizes. So please join us in supporting your local Toys for Tots and come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
This is just for the Lady Blue Dragons, the second time this season that we've covered them on Eagle Radio. Our contract says that we'll cover Lady Blue Dragons throughout the conference season, so we'll be with them the rest of the way. But let's kind of introduce you to some of the Lady Blue Dragons who are in the midst of really good seasons. Start with Dejanay Roebuck, a young lady from Olathe, 5'11", sophomore. Dejanay is the team's leading rebounder with almost 8 a game. She's also the leading scorer as she averages 16.5. And Dejanay back from that team a year ago. Another girl averaging in double figures is Michaela Vanette. She's from St. Paul, Minnesota. 5'6", not a big kid at all, freshman, shooting 37% from 3, good free throw shooter, and averaging 12.9. Abby Ogle has made a big contribution to Coach John Onches. From Baldwin City, she's a Kansan, 5'8" freshman, averaging 7.5. She leads the team. Actually, she's second on the team in assists at 3 a game, and she also averages 3 steals. The leading assist player for Coach Onches is Mylan Schimmel from Pendleton, Oregon, 5'9", a freshman, 9 points, 4 assists, and a couple of steals per game. For Leslie Crane's Independence Pirates, Leslie, by the way, in her 6th season at Independence, she was 98 and 56 coming into this year. 2 players on the Pirate team average in double figures, and they are led by Victoria Mikkelsen. She is a European. She's from Denmark. Good size, 6'1", a sophomore, averaging 12.3. And the other player averaging in double digits for Coach Reeves for Coach Crane is Brittany Reeves. Brittany comes in averaging 11.1. Both of these teams feature balanced scoring. The Blue Dragons, I think, clearly have a lot more depth than the Pirates. So for the Pirates to compete, they have to do a good job on the glass, have to take care of the basketball, and the Blue Dragons would like to play better than they played in a lopsided win at Coffeyville. Glenn, the voice of Blue Dragon basketball, it's all yours.
It should be a lot of fun, and Leslie Crane, kind of her second go-around at Independence, as she went at the KCK for several years, and she's back, like you said, in her sixth season here, so looking forward to this game. And you're right, Dodge City snuck up on them, got them in double overtime to get the win, and kind of started the season a little bit different than Leslie Crane wanted to. Also another upset was Butler, somewhat of an upset over Seward County to start the season. So East pretty strong this year.
Yeah, I think the first night's games, and that's always misleading, but the first night's games would indicate that the East is every bit the equal of the West, and perhaps a little bit more. Time will tell. It's a long season. We've played just 1 of 21. We'll take a final break. Be back with basketball. Independence against Hutchinson in ladies competition. Back in 2.
At Strategic Financial Concepts, we have a process that we take you through to give you the knowledge and control of your finances that you may have never been exposed to. The process educates and helps simplify financial decisions and helps you protect your wealth. We equip people to make effective financial decisions. Let's have a cup of coffee and a conversation. Call me, Jay Pitzer, at 960-0749. Securities offered through the ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through ON Investment Management Company.
It's football season, when the weather is warm one day and cold the next. Stay ahead of cold and flu season by drinking plenty of liquids, getting enough rest, and keeping your hands sanitized. Come see the friendly folks at Ashcraft Pharmacy, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, for over-the-counter medications to help alleviate symptoms. And if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
First National Bank is always open. We've made it easier than ever to conduct all of your banking from your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. You pick the location to get started, all via fnbhutch.bank. Apply for a loan or open an account over your lunch break or from the comfort of your own home. Electronic banking everywhere you are. Get started at fnbhutch.bank. We wish you happy holidays and a very Merry Christmas from your friends at First National Bank. We're first for you.
Hey, let's set your starting lineups. First of all, here's Darren Dunn with the
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscast.
6'1" sophomore from Denmark, number 5, Victoria Mikkelsen. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Fort Smith, Arkansas, number 10, Fatara Kennard. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore from Hera, Oklahoma, number 12, Logan Collier. At forward, a 5'11" freshman from Poland, number 21, Anna Markowska. And at center, a 6'5" freshman from Macon, Georgia, number 42, Brittany Reeves. The Pirates are 5-3, 0-1 in the Jayhawk Conference, and coached by Leslie Crane in her 6th season, assisted by Camry Anderson and Jim Papin.
Again, Leslie Crane, the head coach, had left Independence, had a successful run up with UMKC and KCK, some other schools up in the East. Came back 6 years, in her 6 years, and really knows how to coach.
Yeah, when you talk to John Onches about coaches in the league for which he has respect, Leslie's name always comes up. And of course, John's good friend Toby Wynn, who was at Seward for so many years, he is gone from the league now. He's moved on. So it remains to be seen whether that big Hutch Seward rivalry will continue with the same level of intensity. But Leslie Crane, she knows her X's and O's, and she knows how to make things happen. Right now we're watching that video of Blue Dragon women's basketball. They dim the lights in the sports arena and show that video to get the crowd in the mood. And then the lights will come back up and we'll have the introduction of the Blue Dragon ladies. And here's Darren with that.
For your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 5'8" freshman from Baldwin City, Kansas, number 2, Abby Ogle. At forward, a 5'9" freshman from Pendleton, Oregon, number 21, Milan Schimmel. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore from Olathe, Kansas, number 22, Dejanay Roebuck. At guard, a 5'6" freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota, number 23, Michaela Van Ness. And at forward, a 6-foot sophomore from Liberal, Kansas, number 32, Jada Mickens. The Blue Dragons are 8-0, 1-0 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 13 in the nation. Coached by John Anches in his 12th season, assisted by Travis Kirk, Phil Anderson, and Jamie Patrick. Officials for tonight's matchup, Wayne Traywicks, Bart Tyson, and Nancy Tooley.
And a bit of a height advantage for the Independence Pirates in as much as Brittany Reeves. She'll be in the middle at 6'5", tallest of the Blue Dragons on the floor. To start the game, Jada Mickens, although Hutch can go to Kimbrough later on. She's 6'4".
Abby Ogle with a good game against Coffeyville the other night. She's worked her way into the starting lineup again out of Baldwin City. Solid little freshman at 5'8". Vanette, you talked about her. She can shoot it from outside, and Elias also doing a great job with assists so far this year, as also Milan Schimmel.
I want to know, when you measure Reeves' height, do you measure to the top of that hairdo?
Well, I don't know. Good point. She's got a little poof up there working, and Independence with the first possession of this first half of play. We're underway with our second broadcaster today. Congratulations to Hutch CC football with a big win over Navarro today. Navarro College out of Corsicana, Texas, 35-6. Here, Indy works it on the inside. They go into Reeves. She'll kick it back outside. Three-pointer from the top by Collier's good.
Nice look. Open look on the inside-outside play.
Logan Collier with the points from the outside. Just underway. Jumper up, missing. Rebound cleared by Reeves. So 3-0 Pirates with the early lead. They'll push it up the floor. Left side, Collier. They'll work it against that man-to-man that the Blue Dragons ladies put on the Lady Pirates. Collier lobs down low on side. They go to Mickelson, and a travel call against Victoria Mickelson.
Good interior defense that time. They doubled up on Mickelson, forced the turnover.
With the basketball will be Hutchinson. Schimmel across the half court. Angle dribbles a little bit, now goes straight down the middle of the lane, finds an opening, puts it up and can't get it done. Rebounds will be cleared out there by Reeves.
Got a great look.
Yes, she really did. Went on the right side of the basket, just shorted it between the iron and the ball. There's the ball stolen away. Mickens jumped the lane. Here comes Ogle. Ogle all the way down, dishes it away. Foul called. Offensive foul on Abby Ogle. Basket score, but they'll wave it off. So Ogle picks up the personal foul. It'll be her first. Early action, 8:33 to go in this first quarter of play. 3-0 Independence with the early lead off the Collier three. Kennard will bring it across. Angles to the left side. Dribble penetration by Marcosa, and a rebound. Ball's taken away. Here comes Ogle to Schimmel. Schimmel up the court for the Blue Dragons. Puts it on its way up, missing. Rebound though underneath by Roebuck. Can't get it done, and Reeves comes out with it. Here comes Indy on the run. Top side, Mickelson. Right in front of us, Markowska has the basketball, lobs it down low to Reeves. Back outside, jumper up and on its way, rimming off on the miss. Shot put up by Kennard, and the rebound cleared out by Hutchinson. Van Epp into the forecourt. Look down, low blocks. Roebuck kicks the corner left. Schemmel to Mickens on the outside. Her shot won't ring, and the rebound's cleared out there by Indy. So Indy in control right now, leading at 3-0. They'll lob it into Reeves. Reeves works down low on Mickens. Back to Collier. To Reeves in a low post right side. She's double teamed. Gets away, and a foul's going to be called.
On Reeves.
Yep, on Reeves. Hooked her a little bit, Rusty, when she took that baseline.
Yep. Both of these teams struggling for baskets. The Blue Dragons are 0 for 5. Indy has turned it over 3 times. That's one reason they are only 1 of 3.
Outside with the ball. Out of perimeter. A hold up. A kick at top of the key. Jumper up and on its way. No good. Rebound's going to be cleared out of there, and coming up with it will be Indy.
Hutchinson having to settle for the most part for outside shots.
Out of perimeter right side. They'll hold the ball, lob it right wing. Down low underneath Mickelson. She'll go up and be fouled, and that'll go on the Blue Dragons. Let's see if it's on Roebuck or not. It will be. Roebuck will pick up the personal.
Nice entry pass from the right wing, setting up a couple of free throws. On the foul, Dejanay's first.
So Mickelson at the line to shoot the free throw for the Independence Pirates.
She is a good free throw
she
shooter.
Sure is.
75%. Makes the first.
Second toss on its way up and rattles out on her, no good. Roebuck with the rebound and off the court. Outside, Blue Dragons give it to Roebuck. She'll shoot the 3 and hit it. 4-3 ball game. Hutchinson on the board. Well, it's always good to see her. She worked on her outside game all summer long.
And she got a good look there. She had shot it in rhythm. Had no defender close. There's a takeaway.
There's a steal by Ogle. She gets it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw across the top. And ball knocked away out of bounds.
Foul.
Got a message that people that are trying to see the Lady Blue Dragons game on the Blue Dragon Sports Network are picking up the Salt City Bowl. So the link, you can go to YouTube and just Google Blue Dragon Sports, and hopefully the women's basketball game will come up for you.
Logan Collier picking up the foul on the sideline.
Team control foul is going to be called against Hutchinson. It'll be Roebuck, and that'll be her second one, Rusty. That's a big one right there.
That is a big one.
Because if you're going to battle Reeves down low, you're going to need Roebuck in there to get it done. And
she'll have to come out. And
Tenney would check in.
Yep. She can score, but you give up. Yeah, you give up a little bit. Not a whole lot.
6-footer out of Auckland, New Zealand. Have you ever been to New Zealand?
I have not. One of the places I'd love to go.
I'd love to go to New Zealand. I've heard really good things about it. Of course, we had Kalani Purcell here. Travel call, 5 down. Good defense by Van Epp.
Keeping Hutchinson close in this game is the fact that the Dragons are forcing a lot of mistakes. 5 turnovers on the Pirates early on to just 1 for the Dragons. Hutchinson with just a single basket in the first 4 minutes.
Bradshaw across the timeline, a little pressure on her out there as Kennard stays with her. Just has it to Van Epp.
Nobody on the floor has scored for the Dragons because the basket was by Roebuck, who's on the bench with 2 fouls.
Tenney in traffic, gets in trouble, trying to get it out, still trying to get to the basketball, and finally a foul call. Who are you going to call it on? Is it going to be
I think Tenney trying to get it back.
And I believe you're correct. It will be on Tenney. They just flat stole it away, and Tenney battling to get it back.
I'll tell you, the aggressive defense of the Pirates is really bothering the Blue Dragons right now. And this is a Hutchinson team that really has not been involved in any kind of a competitive contest. They closest the Dragons have come to being tested, 23 points.
With the basketball here will be Indy. They'll work at top side now on the right. Who faces in the lineup? That's Kayla Trotter with the basketball. Now she gives it up to Good Luck. Corner left, jumper up and on its way. Missing from outside by Kennard. And a rebound cleared up to the Dragons. Ogle, she'll run it all the way up the court. Rolls it around and puts it up and in. Hutch up 5-4. Nice drive by Ogle. She just flat went around Kayla Trotter.
In a game in which baskets appear to be of great value, it's been a low possession kind of game. And there's another offensive foul, this one on Independence.
Hutchinson will have the basketball, an opportunity to add to that 5-4 lead.
It was Sadie Jordan picking up the foul.
Up the court comes the Blue Dragons. Bradshaw. Top side, Bannett. Bannett can shoot it from the outside. Shot put up and missing. Rebound's going to be cleared out there by the Pirates of Indy.
And that was Mickens taking a three. Not really her shot. She is 0 for 8 on threes this year.
There's a foul way outside on Ogle. That'll be her second as she went for the trying to get the steal over Good Luck.
Blue Dragons are not very patient. 6 fouls already, and so free throws coming. On the 5th foul in any quarter in women's basketball, it's a 2-shot foul. It'll be Jessica Goodluck, who hits 82% of her charities.
Free throw toss up and missing by Goodluck. She shorted it. Ogle will have to take a seat in this first quarter of action. 4:24 to go in the first. 5-4 your lead. Hutchinson with the early lead. Free throw toss. She'll push it.
How about that?
Yeah, missed them both.
The old announcer's jinx works.
Still had the touch. Which you've had to touch for quite a while, or you've been touched. There's a foul on the floor. Is going to go against
Take your pick.
The Indy.
Sadie Jordan, who just came in, picks up her 2nd foul.
Mickens back into the lineup as well, and she will come in for Sadie Jordan. So that Chelsea, Oklahoma is where she's from. She'll take a seat, picking up that 2nd foul quickly. Bannett trying to get it to Tenney outside. Schemmel. There's Bradshaw to Tenney left. Tied on her is Crockett.
Outstanding defense.
Yes, Crockett really working hard, and Tenney's having a hard time.
And Crockett finally winds up whistled for a foul.
Coach comes up the floor to talk to Bradshaw and give her some instructions. Be a 15 foul already, so we'll be shooting free throws for the remaining part of this quarter with 4:02 to go in this first quarter. 5-4, Hutchinson with the lead. Free throw toss is up and good. Tenney will shoot a second one. Keeley Tenney, and the second one's up and good. Good free throw shooter. 6-4 now. Hutchinson with the lead by 2.
90%, 9-10.
Angle dribble left side. Drives it down, stolen away. Bradshaw comes out with it.
Block shot.
Yep, Tenney able to block it down low. Left side, Schemmel out top. Tenney drives right, goes down, falls down, gets called for the travel. So the ball will go over to the Independence Pirates with 3:41 to go. This one's been a good one so far. 6-4 your lead. Hutchinson on top. This one was going to be a good matchup tonight. Good one coming your way at 7:30 with the guys as well. Feed down low. Stolen away by Mickens. She just ripped it out of the hands of an Indy player. Coming up with the basketball will be Bannett. Schemmel. Left side. On the dribble now, Tenney. Across right side, Bradshaw. Steps back to Tenney, who's 11 on the shot clock. Schemmel crosses over, left of the lane, gets the bounce pass out. 3-pointer by Bannett, all the way out of bounds as it does not hit iron. 3:02 to go in this first quarter of play. 6-4, Hutchinson.
The lowest scoring quarter of the season so far.
They've had highs as many as 35 before on a couple of different occasions. John likes to build each quarter on top of the other one. I don't think he wants to start it out this slow, though.
Both teams are playing well defensively, not so much offensively.
Indy around the outer perimeter. They'll kick it right side. Shot clock at 10. Trotter had it for a second to shoot and hit.
Open look from the corner.
Yeah, Price was able to hit it. It's a three-pointer. 7-6. Indy back with the lead by 1. Bradshaw. Back outside, Danette. Left wing, Keeley. Tenney. Tenney, right side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw into the paint, kicks it back outside. Schimmel, a good-looking three. Air ball goes out of bounds. She had a good look, though, but her momentum was pulling her to the right, and she missed it to the right.
If it seems to you as though Hutchinson is cold in the first quarter, it's because they are. 2 of 11.
Some of the outdoor temperatures have moved in here, affected the Lady Dragons.
Temperature's a great deal better. The wind's not blowing.
And some gusts up to 56 miles an hour.
I was proud of you to stay all game long down on the sidelines.
It's either stupidity or something. Well, torn away by Indy. They'll drive it in. Crockett shoots it up and puts it in. Kiera Crockett, sophomore out of Farmington Hills, Michigan. 9-6, unanswered points now at 5 for Indy. Danette.
Dragons right now are not getting anything on the inside at all.
Dribble drive and a reach-in foul called. Picking up the personal should be, I believe it'll be Trotter. Trotter will pick up the personal. So now an opportunity for Vanette to eat into that three-point lead that Indy has built. Yeah, 36 degrees, 37 right around there, and 23 was the feel-like temperature because of the wind. Free throw toss by Vanette was good this afternoon. Congratulations to Ryan Rhodes and the Blue Dragon men football team. A nice win over Navarro College out of Corsicana, Texas, 35-6. Free throws up and missing. Loose basketball down on the turf and coming up, down on the floor. Coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons as Indy could not hit the rebound. And that's a set it up again. Travel goes against Tenney. Coming into the lineup now for the Blue Dragons will be Tiana Kimbrough.
It's a frustrated bunch of Hutchinson coaches off to our right. Agonized expressions on their faces. I think maybe a little surprised with the intensity of the Independence defense.
Ball lobbed to Good Luck. Down low. Ball knocked away. Hutch comes out with a Schimmel on the rejection. Schimmel all the way up and draws the foul as she throws the ball all the way up to Apasua, who just checked into the lineup.
One of the big factors for Hutchinson staying in the game in a quarter in which they've hit only 2 of 11 is the fact that they've been able to force 7 turnovers. And most of them have been forced. They have been Dragon takeaways. Nice steal.
Free throws up and missing by Schimmel. It's Schimmel out of Pendleton, Oregon, known for Pendleton shirts, of course.
Plaids, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Flannel plaids.
Free throw toss up and good. Got the shooter's roll. And
flannel would have felt good on that sideline.
It would have. And Schimmel will check out of the lineup. Her hometown right on the border between Washington State and Oregon, on the east side of Oregon. Ball on the outer perimeter, left side. An illegal pick. Team control foul. This one's going to go against Crockett. That'll be her second.
And turnover number 8 of the quarter.
All right, with the basketball up the court. And the Blue Dragons, Kelsey Brett is checked in the lineup. She touched the basketball. She's out of South Australia. There's a steal. Coming up with the loose basketball is going to be Gray. Gray will bring it out. Out of Crockett. Mickelson thinks about it. Kimbrough way out on her. Here's Crockett. She directs traffic. Moves the pass all the way over on the left side. Three-pointer on its way. Rimming. No good. Trying to get to us. Kimbrough right in front of us, out of bounds. That's touched off of Kimbrough. Gray shot it from the corner. It went up over the rim, and Kimbrough got to it, but by the time she was able to run it down, it was right in front of us. Crockett inbounds. Comes in quickly, left wing. Out of top. Price had it for a second. They kick it back outside. Three-pointer by Crockett doesn't go, and bodies go down all over the court. 4 players are down, 2 for the Dragons, 2 for Indy, and a foul's called against the Indy Pirates. Mickelson on the hold. Victoria Mickelson. Genoft, Denmark. At the line will be Tinney. Keely Tinney at the line. 14.6 seconds to go in the quarter. Takes 2 bounces. Free throw toss is up, and off.
Dragons are only 3 of 6 free throwing in the first quarter, but that's better than the 1 of 4 of the Pirates.
Free throw toss. This one's good. So 1 out of 2 for Tinney at the line, and it's 9-9. We're locked up with 13.2 to go in this first quarter of play. Low scoring game.
Good defenses.
Ball thrown back out. 3-pointer by Crockett. No good. Kimbrough with the rebound, and the quarter's here. Nothing's decided. 9-9 tie at the end of 1. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back for the second quarter of action coming your way right after this.
Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Ranked number 2 in the country, but not playing like it this afternoon at Allen Fieldhouse. Kansas Jayhawks trail visiting Stanford by 5 at the quarter break. Ranked number 13 in not playing like it so far in the sports arena. The Blue Dragons of Hutchinson, who are tied at 9-9 with the Pirates after 1 period.
There was also some ranked football teams in NJCAA action today that got beat. Sun Bowl has Blinn winning 23-20. Unranked Blinn over number 14 Scottsdale, 23-20 this afternoon. We'll run down some of those bowl scores a little bit later on. Right here, it's the Blue Dragons starting into possession in the second quarter. We're tied up at 9. Player control foul, team control foul. It's going to go against Kimbrough. She'll pick up the personal. Also, Oklahoma in football action won the Big 12 over Texas. Close game. And final score was what, 39-27.
Mm-hmm. Dragons just picked up their 6th turnover.
Indy on the outside. They'll hand it away. Dribble penetration. They'll kick it left wing. Down low to Mickelson. She'll whop it back outside. Now they'll go right side on the baseline. Here's Reeves. She'll drive in. Kimbrough contested it. Got it back to Reeves, though. And shot up and good by Reeves. She stuck with it. Kimbrough got the block, but then it came right back to Reeves. She put it up and in with some help from a teammate.
For Brittany Reeves, her first points of the evening, but it's 11-9 Pirates.
Ball right side. Brett. She'll drive it in. Puts it up. Not there. Ball kicked out by Mickelson, and Indy will bring it up.
Got it blocked.
Kennard, 3-quarter from the corner. Shot does not go. Kimbrough with the rebound. Took it away from Reeves. Vanette weaves her way to the right side of it. Whips the pass across. Brett from the corner, way off his mark. Way too quick a set and shot. And Indy comes up with it.
And that's at least 3 Dragon tries from three-point country that have missed everything.
Reeves, Kimbrough takes it away. Just was able to get a piece of the ball, popped straight up, and she took it away. Hutchinson down by 2. 8:25 to go in his first half of play. Schemmel will check in. Next dead ball opportunity. Nepasua underneath, wraps it to Kimbrough. Shot up, goes out of bounds. That will be retained by Hutchinson. And here comes Bradshaw back in and Schemmel into the lineup. Kimbrough, Nepasua will take a break. Here comes Kramer in for the first time. And also Bannett will check out. Here comes the inbounds for Bradshaw. Lobs it in. Kramer has it, left wing. Schemmel angles to the right side. Mickens fakes the pass, puts it on its way, not there. Tinney with the rebound. Offensive board. They'll get a fresh 30, and they'll set it up on the outer perimeter. Here's Bradshaw, her 3. Off its mark, no good. Off the back iron. Mickens with the rebound, puts it up, gets called for the travel.
Blue Dragons shooting right now 2 out of 16, 13%.
7:52 to go in this first half of play. We're in the second quarter. Russ, that really sums up the game so far as poor shooting.
The defenses are good, but the shooting shouldn't be as bad as it has been.
Drive baseline. Indy kicks it back outside. Kennard down to Rekey it. Left side Reeves. She'll gun and miss. Loose basketball. Who wants it? Finally Hutchinson comes out with it. Schemmel runs it down. Schemmel weaves the way across. Kicks it right side. Kramer's open for 3, and she's nails it. Hutch with the lead again at 12-11. That'll force the timeout. 7:18 to go in this first half of play. Second quarter action. 30-second break coming your way. We'll be right back.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Prior to that made three-pointer, Sarah Kramer had been just 3 of 19 from three-point country this season, but she got a spectacular look at it from the right side.
Yeah,
nobody anywhere close, and she buried it, and the Dragons with a 1-point lead.
She had plenty of time to set up and just get a good look at it and knock it away. With the basketball, Indy. They'll angle right side. They'll go left with it. And hold off. To the right this time again, and with the basketball is Collier. She scored the first 3 points of the game on a straightaway 3 and a travel call on Reeves.
Yep, took a little hop when she handled the pass in the post.
Heart of Texas Bowl, the champs Heart of Texas Bowl. Kilgore the champion, 28-0. Nassau over Northland, 46-6 today. Of course, Hutchinson over Navarro, 35-6. Then they tightened up, and he had Scottsdale getting beat by Glenn 23-20, and Lackawanna winner by a touchdown over Arizona Western 17-10. 4 more games tomorrow. Ball travel call against
travel
Hutchinson.
on the Dragons. Yeah. That one on Sarah Kramer. Boy, these teams are battling hard, but they are not playing with any offensive efficiency whatsoever at the moment.
Butler in action tomorrow, Rusty, at the Midwest Classic Bowl down in Miami, Oklahoma, 2 o'clock kickoff, and then Snow, Utah, and Iowa Western lock it up in the Graphic Edge Bowl at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Here is 12-11. Hutchinson with the lead by 1 on ladies basketball action. The feed down low to Reeves for Indy. She'll back inside. Soft hook up and good. Lindy back on top now, 13-12.
You just have to try to keep her from catching it right in front of the basket.
Feed down low to Mickens. Basket good in the end one. Great job by Schemmel on the assist to get the ball to Mickens, and Mickens is able to put it up and in. She'll shoot a second one.
And it is the second foul on Logan Collier.
So fouls starting to mount up a little bit.
Collier and Crockett with 2 for Indy. Ogle and Roebuck for Hutchinson. And when you have 2 fouls in the first half, a lot of coaches are going to make you set until halftime.
It's kind of the rule of thumb. Free throw toss up and good. Mickens finishes off the three-point play, and Hutch with a 2-point lead at 15-13 in the second quarter of play. 6:09 to go. Glenn Grunwald, Rusty Hills, glad to have you along on Country 102.9 KHUT in Hutchinson and KWBW, 1450 AM and 98.5 FM in Hutch. Shot up missing. Rebound fought for Schemmel, comes away with it. Hutchinson basketball. Kramer. Ball just goes right out of her hands, and then she steps out of bounds. Ball just slipped out of her fingertips. And Indy will have the basketball. Across the timeline for Indy is Kennard. Kennard, deep left side. They'll lob it down low to Mickelson. She'll work down low on Tenney. Ball popped away. Bradshaw tried to get to it. Kennard came up with it. Shot not there. Loose basketball. Foul call.
Got her own rebound. And we'll get free throws.
Schemmel picks up the personal.
Her first.
At the line will be Kennard. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Free throw toss is up and good. She'll shoot a second one. Free throw toss up and good. So 5:28 to go in this second quarter. 15-15 tie. Kramer. Schemmel. Ball on the outside. Hutchinson works it to Bradshaw. Right wing. Here's Kramer. Left side wide open. Schemmel three ball. Rims out no good. Rebound cleared underneath by Trotter. She covers up and brings it down. They set it up on the outside. Trying to lob it. Left side now to Crockett. She points with her left finger. Cutter's cut on the outside, and they put it in the hands of Markowska. 11 on the shot clock now. Crockett to the right wing. Lobs it down low. Taken away by the Blue Dragons. Nice job by Tenney along with Kramer to double team and get it. The drive underneath. Wide open Bradshaw. Way too strong. And a rebound cleared out by Indy. Horrible shooting by the Blue Dragons so far.
4 of 20. 20%. Pirates are 5 of 16. Not a lot better.
Ball over the back. Tenney will pick up the personal.
And now she has her second.
She has her second. Yes, sir. Kimbrough will check back in. Mapasua. Van Nett. 3 out of 4.
First time we've seen Mapasua in the game. She's 5'9", from Queensland, Australia.
Inbounding left side will be Indy. Ball lobbed out. Kimbrough about got to him. Mickelson runs it down. Now, new face, that's Macy Price. Out of Dighton. Another Dighton girl. Kimbrough reaching over. Foul called. That was the proper call. That's 2 on Kimbrough as she reached over. And baseline official made the call. Thought she was going to get away with it for a second.
Dragons have some serious foul issues. 4 players with 2. And that will bring to the floor Michaela Johnson.
Johnson, 6'2", out of Crowley, Texas, will come in as well. Solid young lady. Here comes the inbounds. They'll lob it way out front. Running it down is Kennard. Mickelson, 3 ball from the top, misses it. Battle for the board. Schemmel sticking with it and comes out with it. Schemmel throws it up the court to Johnson. Ball sails away and taken away by Indy. Bounce pass down low. Ball taken away by the Blue Dragons. Is coming up with it was Mickens. Got a block and stripped it. Here's Schemmel. Backs outside. Price on her. Mapasua.
Pirates really extend the defense. They come out and guard you on the perimeter big time.
Van Nett. Foul away from the play on the baseline. Foul's going to be charged. This time it's going to go against Kennard. That'll be her first. Second team foul in this quarter by the Pirates. So Hutchinson will inbound left side baseline. Mapasua triggers the inbounds pass. Gives it out to Van Nett. Van Nett with the left-hand dribble. To the right side, Mapasua lobs it down low. Inside, they go to Johnson. Her shot won't go. Rebound cleared out by Indy. 3:17 to go, and a foul away from the play in this quarter.
Johnson.
Yep. Johnson picks up the personal.
Most of these fouls coming trying to contend with the size of the Pirates inside. Mickelson will shoot a pair.
Mickelson gets set. Free throw toss is up and perfect. Breaks the tie. 16-15 now. Indy with the lead by 1.
If you looked at this roster of the Independence Pirates and you were told that one of these young ladies is from Denmark, I think you'd pick Mickelson out right
Probably
away.
would.
Blonde-headed youngster.
Free throw toss up and good. Of course, the foreign players, the 2-point lead, by the way, by Indy, are always pretty well versed with basics. Basics in basketball, both men and women. We had some good ones here on the floor for Hutchinson. There's a steal. Coming up with it will be the Indy Pirates. Mickelson will bring it down, lobs it right side, shot up and good. Nice job of getting position was Kiara Crockett. And all of a sudden it's a 4-point lead again at 19-15 for Indy.
Well, make no mistake about it, so far the Blue Dragons have been outplayed in the first half.
Bannett, reach-in foul call, and they're going to get it on Macy Price. That'll be the fourth team foul. Third team foul, excuse me. So inbounding on the far side will be Schimmel. Well, Hutch pushed a little bit the other night against Coffeyville, but it was in the second and third quarter. Coffeyville kind of got together. Hutch owned the first quarter play. There's a steal by Price. This flat took it away from Bannett. Outside to Mickelson, top of the key, right side. Wide open on the right wing. Shot won't go. Off the missed shot by Gray, and a rebound cleared by Hutch. Here's Schimmel. Spin move. Takes the left side. Shifts gears. Back out top. Johnson. Puts it on the floor. Takes it to the right. Loose basketball in the corner. Picked up by Mapasua. Schimmel. Left wing, no angle. Right side, they'll shoot it on its way. Schimmel. Shot not there.
Not close.
A minute and 53 to go in quarter number 2. It's a 4-point lead for Indy, and they have the basketball. Gray, corner left, bounce pass to Mickelson. Works down low on Johnson. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Nice defense by the young lady out of Crowley, Texas. Brings Brett into the Blue Dragon lineup. Bradshaw returns in as well. And in comes Tinney into the lineup. So Mickens will check out, protecting some fouls undoubtedly here. Here comes the inbound quickly. Shot up, not there. Rebound, Bannett on the run all the way down to Brett. Brett takes it in strong, has it rejected out of bounds. Hutchinson will have the ball, left side baseline.
The size of the Pirates is really bothering Hutch. Dragons are right now 4 out of 23.
Substitution into the Pirate lineup is Kennard.
Shooting 18% at the moment. And we are very close to halftime.
We have not seen that in a couple seasons. Contact made in the middle of the paint. It's going to go against the Pirates. Foul's going to be charged against Jessica Goodluck. That'll be her first, fourth team foul on Indy. We're tied at 9 at the end of the quarter. Now we have another foul called. Another one on Goodluck. Now that's the 15th foul, so now we shoot free throws with a minute and 33 to go.
That's probably a good thing for the Blue Dragons, who have just 4 field goals in the first half. Despite that, they trail by only 4.
Free throw toss is up and good. Make that a 3 count now. 19-16 is free throw by Tinney is good.
Tinney's knocked down 4 of 5.
Second shot doesn't go, and the rebound's going to be cleared out by Indy. 1:30 to go. 3-point ball game at 19-16. Indy with the lead. Hutchinson at Neosho next Wednesday. Darren Dunn and I'll be there. And back home a week from the night against Butler. Shot up, missing. Rebound cleared. Tenney with the rebound off the missed shot. Tenney will bring it on the floor. Over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw accelerates into the paint. Puts it up. Contact made. Offensive foul. 1:06 to go in this quarter, second quarter of play. Bradshaw took it inside and Strong was fouled. 1:06 remaining. Indy's going to kick the ball in. Here comes Crockett, gives it up. Up the court comes Kennard. Kennard rolls to the right. They'll lob it down low. They'll work down low on Tenney. Kick it back outside. Nice ball movement by the Indy Pirates.
Good defense by Hutch.
Yeah, feed down low to Reeves. She'll back in on Johnson. Shot up, missing. Rebound cleared by Tenney. And she's fouled from behind. And Crockett will pick up her third, if it's on Crockett. So this one's going to go
on Kiera Crockett.
I think so.
3 of them.
They have yet to.
Yeah, it's up there.
Make the. Okay, thank you, West. That's their third. So see what Leslie Crane does. She has Mickelson down at the scores table set to check in. Now Tenney at the line to shoot the 2-shot foul. Free throw toss is off its mark, no good. Tenney will shoot a second one. Opportunity to pull the Dragons within 2. 43.6 seconds to go in the second quarter of play. Second shot does not go, and a rebound's cleared out of there by Reeves of Independence. So Kennard she'll run the point. Bradshaw on her. Right side to Gray. Back out top. Reeves lobs it to Mickelson. Had position, but their pass kind of got away from her a little bit. There's a drive and a near block by Johnson, but the follow-through swat got Reeves, and Reeves will step to the line. 2 coming her way.
Michaela Johnson joins 5 other Hutchinson players with 2 fouls.
Reeves' free throw toss is up and off its mark, no good.
Very ordinary free thrower, under 50%.
Reeves out of Macon, Georgia. Free throw toss. This one's good.
Dragons have 20 seconds to work with, down 4, approaching halftime.
Up the court, Blue Dragons. Van Nett. 8 on the clock. She's got to move here. 6 on the clock. Van Nett will shoot the 3. Hits the rim. No, not there. Rebound fought for Johnson. Put back, not in time.
But there's a foul.
And there's a foul underneath, though. And it gives Johnson a chance to make points with no time on the clock.
And they'll consult to make sure the foul came before the buzzer. I believe it did.
It's going to be on Reeves.
And that could be big. It is her second.
And
Johnson shoots a pair.
Johnson will shoot a pair. Now, they've yet to put any time up.
Well, got to have a little bit of time.
There's 1 second. 1 second remaining, so they'll fill the lanes. Johnson takes her time. Free throw toss. Up and off its mark, no good. Especially, I haven't seen a half like this for the Lady Blue Dragons in quite some time.
I got to think, and we'd have to look in the record books, but I got to think this is the least productive half of basketball, maybe ever for a John Onchus team.
Second toss, missing also, but the rebound, and halftime is here. Indy got the rebound, but halftime is here. 20-16. Hutchinson trails it by 4. We will take a 2-minute timeout. Add up all the numbers. Get set for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main. It's Indy 20, Hutchinson 16 at intermission. We'll be back right after this.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
To anyone considering a change in family doctors or looking for an attentive primary care physician who's more concerned about you than your insurance, welcome to Prairie Star Health Center. We offer health care held to a higher standard with a choice of dedicated, compassionate physicians. Experience the difference you'll feel when you have a patient-centered medical home. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Arena. It's 20-16, Lady Pirates on top of the Lady Dragons of Hutchinson. Lady Dragons ranked number 13 in the first season poll. Indy with a tough loss to Dodge City the other night in double overtime, but they came into the Sports Arena tonight with an opportunity to try to knock off the Blue Dragons. Right now they lead it by 4 at 20-16. Football action this afternoon. It was the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson over Navarro, over the Bulldogs, 35-6 in a very entertaining ball game that was really not decided to the fourth quarter of play. Good Hutchinson offense as well as good Hutchinson defense was able to make a nice win their 9th win of the year. Again, finish the season at 9-3. Here, a little bit of work to be done, Rusty. 20-16, Hutchinson trailing it.
Well, you are fortunate, you being Hutchinson, when you go out and you shoot 17% on 4 of 23 in the first half, you turn it over 14 times, you make only 6 of 15 free throws, and despite all of that, you trail by only 4. The Independence Pirates weren't much better. They did connect on 6 of 25, 24% shooting. Neither team could make it from behind the arc. 2 of 12 for each of the two squads. Each team with 6 free throws. Hutchinson in 15 tries, Indy in 10. Rebounding basically a push. And a lot of work to be done. One of these teams is going to play some decent offensive basketball in the second half and probably win it. But at halftime, the Blue Dragons could muster just 9 in the first quarter, 7 in the second. And Hutchinson trails it 20-16. High scorer in the game in a low-scoring first half is Brittany Reeves. All 5 of her points coming in the second quarter. For the Pirates, Kiara Crockett added 4, a trio with 3 each. Victoria Mickelson, Logan Collier, and Macy Price. And then 2 points for Fatara Kennard. Pirates have 1 player in foul trouble. That's Kiara Crockett with 3. Blue Dragons don't have anybody with more than 2 fouls in the first half, but they also didn't have any kind of point production from anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4 players with 3 each. That's Dejanay Roebuck, who spent the entire second quarter on the bench due to foul troubles. Jada Mickens has 3. Sarah Kramer hit a 3-point basket, and Keely Tinney made 3 of 8 free throws for her 3 points. Abby Ogle had a basket, and Milan Schimmel had a free throw. And that's it for the Dragons. 20-16, it is the Independence Pirates. This has been the first half Medicine Shop game capsule. Medicine Shop, terrific pharmacy. You've heard me talk about it for year after year after year. It's a place I believe in. It's an outstanding place. You'll find it at 14th and Main. Give it a try. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena, where the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson trail the Independence Pirates 20-16.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
ARCAT is now part of a regional transportation partnership with Sedgwick County Transportation and Wichita Transit. We are working together to provide rides to Wichita and back on Tuesdays. Wichita Transit has fixed route and paratransit service available within the city. Round trip costs range between $19 and $27. Advanced registration with ARCAT is required. ARCAT is first come, first served general public transportation. Call 694-2913 for details.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Well, there's some upsets brewing in men's basketball on the KJCCC side. We'll get some of the women's scores here in a little bit, but Garden City was defeated by Allen County this afternoon, 80-61. Also, it was Colby in overtime over Butler, 82-74. And Neosho a winner at Don City, 77-68. So some big-time upsets, if you wanted to say that early. The East looks pretty tough.
Yeah, they do. I think they're going to be every bit the equal of the West, at least based on early scores. In college football, the big game is that playoff game in the SEC. Alabama and Georgia tied at 28-28 with 5:19 to go in that game. And in college basketball, a game of interest to the folks here in Kansas at least. University of Kansas, a favorite by 18 over Stanford, and battling for its life late in that game. Last score I saw had the Jayhawks up by 2 with 3 minutes to go, 68-66. And we will check that one again for you here in just a second. And I will tell you right now that is 69-69 with 2 minutes to play. So the Jayhawks, ranked number 2 in the country, they've won every game. They've beaten some good teams, but they have not played an outstanding game yet in this reporter's estimation.
Right here, it is 20-16. Blue Dragon ladies trailing the Independence Pirates. We were tied at 9 apiece in the first quarter, but Presley, it's been a long time since I've seen the Lady Dragons this cold from both the free throw line and from the field.
Well, the length of the Independence Pirates is bothering Hutchinson a lot. The Dragons are getting nothing from the inside. Pirates have also done a nice job of extending their defense way out front. The Dragons have taken a lot of three-point shots, and many of them have not been very close. So something's got to change for the Blue Dragons, who had nobody in the first half with more than 3 points. You would expect John Onches, Phil Anderson, Travis Kirk to make some halftime adjustments, and for the Blue Dragons to come out and play a much better second half. But Leslie Crane came in with a good plan. She's battled the Dragons. They've held the turnover battle to about even. They've held the rebounding battle to about even. And this one is up for grabs.
With our interest in, of course, football is pretty well over for right now for us, you and I, Rusty, but there's still NCAA and pro football going on as well. But also, there's some good bowl games just around the corner. And speculation of what's going on with Coach Schneider up at K-State as well.
Yeah, a lot of speculation. I think that big game right now, that 28-28 tie, Georgia and Alabama. If you're a University of Oklahoma fan, you have to be rooting for Alabama to come back and win that game, because I think if Georgia upsets Alabama in a close game, both those two would be in. Probably will get a chance to play in the Final Four of college football.
And then you got Clemson in the mix as well.
Yeah, I think Clemson and Notre Dame are in. I think Oklahoma will get in if Alabama wins that game. We'll see.
Let's go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. We'll look up some scores as well from the women's side of the bracket, not bracket, but from the ledger for Kansas Jayhawk Conference. 20-16, Pirates on top of the Lady Dragons at halftime. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
If getting a new iPhone is on your wish list, then wish no further. At Next Tech Wireless, all smartphones, including the new iPhones, are 50% off. You can save over $350 on your new iPhone, and even trade in your old phone for more credit. Have multiple lines? That's even better, because your third, fourth, or even fifth line will get you unlimited data free for a year. Next Tech Wireless has more than 50 store locations to serve you. Switch today and start saving. Certain restrictions apply. Phone guard required.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Superstores. In the month of December, we will be partnering with the Hutchinson branch of Toys for Tots. We will be collecting new and unwrapped toys. We will begin collecting Monday, December the 10th through Saturday, December the 15th. For each donation, we will enter that person into a drawing for some great prizes. So please join us in supporting your local Toys for Tots and come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Looking for a practical Christmas gift? How about a top-of-the-line Panasonic upright vacuum from the Bag Lady Donna Pitzer? Donna is rolling back prices 30 years to 1988. Your price for one of these top-of-the-line vacuums is $299. That's a $200+ savings. This vacuum comes with all the onboard attachments and includes a 2-year warranty. Donna also will gift wrap your vacuum and deliver in time for Christmas absolutely free. Donna says, Merry Christmas with the best price in 30 years on a new Panasonic vacuum. Call Donna Pitzer, the Bag Lady, at 663-4322.
It's football season, when the weather is warm one day and cold the next. Stay ahead of cold and flu season by drinking plenty of liquids, getting enough rest, and keeping your hands sanitized. Come see the friendly folks at Ashcraft Pharmacy, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, for over-the-counter medications to help alleviate symptoms. And if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena. A couple minutes before the start of the second half of play. Again, we're talking about the poor shooting and expectations high for the Blue Dragons. Expectations also high for the Kansas Jayhawks, Rusty, and they're struggling right now against Stanford.
They have as much talent, I think, as anybody in the country, but they are not playing particularly well. Right now, 1 minute to go in that game in Allen Fieldhouse, and Stanford trying to beat the Jayhawks for the second time in a row with a 2-point lead over Kansas. Exactly 1 minute to play. Stanford coached by former Jayhawk Jared Haas, who would like nothing more than to come back to Allen Fieldhouse as a coach and get a win over Bill Self. The young Jayhawks, they got to do some growing up in a hurry. Blue Dragons have to play much better basketball here in the second half than they did in the first, or they could sustain their first loss of the season. No matter what the line says, and the Jayhawks were favored by 18.5, the game starts 0-0, and as my good friend Randy Dreiling used to tell me, both teams get to practice.
Makes a big difference. Neosho, by the way, winners. I'm not sure who they matched up. Well, Dodge City. They won it by a score of 77-68. So the Panthers with the win over Dodge City. Dodge City starting league play 0-2. And the Panthers is where Hutchinson will travel to Chinook coming up on Wednesday night. On John Andres' mind right now is trying to get by these pesky Pirates as they lead the Lady Dragons 20-16. Men's action coming your way in about an hour. as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons try to bounce back after a tough loss to Coffeyville.
You would certainly think that the Dragons would not go through another half of shooting like they did 4 of 23. If they do, put your money on the Pirates, but I'm betting on the Blue Dragons to come back and play much better in the second half.
Well, they undefeated on the year. They always have strong first halves, but did not tonight. Let's see what the third quarter entails here.
Well, the Dragons have not been in a close game. They are 8-0, but nobody's been any closer than 23 to the Dragons when the game ended. So how will the Lady Dragons react to a tight game?
Inbounding will be the Indy Pirates. Lady Pirates, again, leading by 4, or 20-16. Just checking to see if Dan Nacarata was on the board tonight. He's got the night off, Rusty. How about that? So he'll be back in action coming up Tuesday night.
At Gallons this afternoon in the Salt City Bowl, won by Hutchinson over Navarro, Texas, 35-6.
He'll be with you over at the SAC coming up on Tuesday. We'll talk about that game a little later on.
High school basketball gets underway.
Indy with the basketballs. We start this third quarter of play. Rees on the outside. Left wing back over again in the hands of Kennard. They'll jump it on the right side. Shot not there, but Reeves goes up and gets the rebound, puts it up and misses it. Rebound, Roebuck underneath. Ball sails out of bounds. That'll be Hutchinson basketball, though.
Got a couple of good looks at it. Did the Pirates? Couldn't make it pay.
Out the court comes Schimmel. Angles to the left side. Vanette holds the ball on the outer perimeter, rolls off the pick. Hutchinson very deliberate to start this third quarter. Schimmel loses the basketball, still battling for it, trying to get to it. Loose ball coming up with it will be Mickens' jump ball called. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. Schimmel with just about the turnover.
Dragons have really struggled taking care of the basketball. 14 turnovers in the first half for the Dragons.
Some of that's the scrappiness of the Pirates.
Yeah, Pirates have played hard.
Mickens, somebody's going to inbound. It'll be Schimmel to come and do the honors. Here comes the inbound. Roebuck rolls off the pick. Three-pointer by Roebuck, way off its mark, and the rebound's going to be cleared out by Indy. And Indy will bring it up, trying to get their largest lead that they have had in the contest. Right now it's at 4. Reeves, turnaround foul called on Mickens.
That will be on Jada, her first, so she can afford the foul, but it'll give 2 shots to the Pirates. Reeves at the line on the season, 18 is 38, a little bit under 50%.
Reeves' free throw toss is up and off its mark, no good. She'll shoot a second one.
She looks every bit like an under 50% free thrower. Big, strong young lady. And she's 6'5".
Free throw toss, this one rattles out, no good. Halfway down the cylinder and popped out on her. On some pinball action with the basketball, Schimmel. Outside top, they'll roll to the left wing. Lob it into Mickens, into the paint, kicks to the right side, out to Vanette. Well, they know who the Dragon three-point shooters are. Here's Schimmel, finds an opening, drives in, lays it up, and scores it. Nice job by Schimmel to take advantage of the lane opening up for her. That's pulls it within 2 at 20-18. On the outside with the basketball will be Kennard. Also with the basketball. They'll move it to the right wing. Inside to Reeves. She'll go up. Shot won't go. Gets her own rebound. This one's up and good.
She is out load in there.
Well, she's eating Mickens up right now on the inside. Got the offensive board and the putback off the miss. 22-18.
Leads all scorers in the game with 7.
There's a steal by Indy. A 4-point Indy lead at 22-18. Kennard to the left wing. Back on top, they'll lob it down to Reeves. Knocked away out of bounds. Last touched off of Reeves. Schimmel was right there and pointed right away for the official. Here comes Bradshaw into the lineup. She'll take the place of Schimmel. Schimmel will get a break.
It's this simple. The size of the Pirates keeping the Dragons from getting anything inside, and the Dragon three-point shooters are way off the mark.
Well, and you can see the plan for the second half of the Pirates. They're going to hammer Reeves inside as much as they possibly can. Try to get the Dragons into some foul trouble if they can.
Dragons need to get Reeves in foul trouble. That should be a hold.
Yeah, there will be a hold. It's going to be on
Mickelson,
and she disagrees with the call.
And Victoria has her second foul. Dragons tried the high-low. Mickelson clearly held and got called.
4-point Pirate lead. Bradshaw trying to get it in. She gets it out to Ogle. Ogle. Left side. Dejanay Roebuck loses the basketball. Quick hands over there by Collier, and she comes out with it. Gives it up quickly now to Kennard. Kennard up the court. 22-18, the lead is 4 for Indy. Feed down low. Back outside. Collier, 3. Rims off, no good. Big rebound cleared by Ogle. She'll bring it on the dribble. Aggressive play by Ogle. Bounce pass to Mickens. Wrap around. Shot won't go. Ball pops out. Ogle runs it down. Van Ant comes up with it. Here's Ogle. Left side. Tia Bradshaw pops the 3. High arching shot. It won't go. Mickens high forward. Coming up with it. Loose basketball. What's the call going to be? His body's all over the place.
Foul is the third on Mickelson.
Mickelson will pick up the personal.
Kimbrough comes in for Mickens for Hutchinson. Mickelson comes out and is replaced by Kiara Crockett for the Pirate. Crockett also plays with 3 fouls.
Here comes the inbound. We'll get it into Van Ant. Along the outside. Ogle, Van Ant, 3. Yes! Boy, Hutchinson needed that one. 22-21 pulls the lead. The game within 1. Pirates with the lead still with 6:30 to go in the third. Try to get Van Ant uncorked a little bit. She has only 4 points. Drive to the basket, not there. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. I want to remind everybody in between ball games, Rusty, we'll have about 7 minutes of news coming your way from the Eagle Media Studios as well in between games. And right here, a timeout going to be taken on the floor. 30-second timeout. We're going to break in. 22-21, Indy on top by 1 with 6:21 to go in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
First National Bank is always open. We've made it easier than ever to conduct all of your banking from your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. You pick the location to get started, all via fnbhutch.bank. Apply for a loan or open an account over your lunch break or from the comfort of your own home. Electronic banking everywhere you are. Get started at fnbhutch.bank. We wish you happy holidays and a very Merry Christmas from your friends at First National Bank. We're first for you.
Well, for those of you who would like to try to keep track of such things, Kansas and Stanford are in overtime. The Jayhawks have scored the first 8 of the overtime period and lead it 83-75.
Here, a 1-point ball game, 22-21. Indy with the lead. Outside right. Bradshaw on the outer perimeter. Hutchinson working around. 10 on the shot clock now. Dejanay Roebuck. Lob inside to Kimbrough. Kicks it back. Bradshaw. 3-pointer on his way. No good. Kimbrough battles for the board. Comes up with it. Kicks it out, but into the hands of an Indy player. And up comes Indy up the court with 5:45 to go. And a 1-point lead. Foul call. Van Ant on the arm. Van Ant will pick up the personal. That'll be only her first. Inbounding, left side baseline. Outside. Trying to get it inbounded. They finally do. Indy gets it right corner. Collier, 3-ball. Yes.
Well, she got a good look.
Well, she did. Had her feet set, and that's 90% of knocking down the threes is getting the feet set. 25-21, the lead back at 4 again.
Her second 3 of the game.
For the Indy Pirates. Roebuck, left side. Over to Bradshaw. Out top to Roebuck. Here's Van Ant. A flash down low underneath. Van Ant on the dribble. Pulls it up, thought about it, loses it. Had to just pocket pick right there by Kennard, and quickly Kramer will check in. Offensive foul called on the Indy Pirates, and I think it's on Kennard.
Nice job by Bradshaw getting back to take the charge.
The lead remains at 4. Kramer in for Vanette. Vanette just having one of those games. Michaela Vanette, just a tough night for her.
Well, the Dragons also not doing a good job of taking care of the basketball. A lot of that's been due to good defense by the Pirates. 18 Hutchinson turnovers.
Here's Bradshaw. Back outside. It amazes me how poor shooting can be so contagious. There's a give and go underneath the rollback basket. Good, and one.
Nice pass from Kimbrough setting that up.
Again, I finish my thoughts. It amazes me, and I'm sure it does you too, how it can be so contagious, the poor shooting, as the foul goes against Kennard. Oh, check that, against Reeves. That's our third.
And make no mistake about it, that'll be a big factor if Brittany Reeves has to come out of the game.
Oh, you
right
betcha.
Now she stays with almost 5 minutes to play in the third quarter.
She and Kennard leading the charge. Free throws up and good. Kennard with only 2 points, but she is controlling a lot of things out there. She's the main ball handler. 25-24, three-point play, old-fashioned way. Ball just about stolen away, and ball knocked away off of Reeves. And Hutchinson will have the basketball, and quickly into the ball game comes Sadie Jordan. And she out of Chelsea, Oklahoma, and I think she's in a little bit of foul trouble as well.
She has a couple.
Bradshaw brings the ball up with 4:34 to go. On top now to Roebuck. Tell you what, these two teams in Region 6 action have always been locked up in some good ones. Kramer, boy, John, I just thought she should have spotted up maybe and taken the shot. There she takes a look, holds it right side, over to Bradshaw, lobbing it underneath, loose basketball. Ogle has it.
Shoot.
Got to go. 3 on the shot clock. Basket up and good.
Kimbrough got the basket on a nice pass from Sarah Kramer.
And contact made. Blocking fouls on Ogle. That'll be her third. She came up and spotted up quickly. The player turned right into her, and you got to give him a little bit of room.
Don't look now, but the Dragons have a lead in the second half.
26-25. Hutchinson with the lead. Inbounding will be Indy on the far side.
For these teams, they're playing hard. They're not playing with much efficiency on offense, but they are playing hard.
Last time Hutchinson had a lead was back in the first quarter with 4:02 to go. Ball comes in, 20 on the shot clock. Outside with it, good luck. Gets the pass away. Gray will shoot it on his way. It's off, no good. Kimbrough with the rebound. Boy, she can start to come into her own. That would be big. Here comes Bradshaw all the way down, and contact made out by the foul stripe. Foul's going to be charged on Macy Price. Now here's something interesting for you. Price, a freshman for Indy. And Sarah Kramer, a sophomore for Hutchinson, both from Dighton, Kansas. Tia Bradshaw with the free throw here. Up and off its mark, no good. Chance to try to extend that lead, which is right now at 1.
Bradshaw has yet to score in this game.
Free throw toss. Off its mark, missed them both. Usually she's spot on, and rebound cleared out by Indy. 3:33 to go.
7 of 17 free throwing.
Outside drive to the right side, off balance shot up, missing. Put back though underneath. Sadie Jordan got the rebound and foul against the Blue Dragons.
We'll go on Kimbrough, her third. And right now the Dragons need the size of Kimbrough in that line.
They do.
If she has to come to the bench, it'd be a big blow, and she might with 3 fouls.
3:22 to go. Free throws shooting up and missing is Sadie Jordan. Chelsea, Oklahoma. It's her hometown. Oklahoma all celebrating as they won the Big 12 championship. 4th in a row. Shot up missing. Schemmel with the rebound. Bradshaw on the outside. Drops it down low blocks. In traffic. Loose basketball. Roebuck falls down. Still trying to get to it. Jump ball's finally called. It'll be Indy's way. Hutchinson struggling with turnovers today.
19.
Referee comes out to chat with
the Pirates have 15. And if you're wondering about rebounding, almost even turns. Dragons with an edge there. It's just been a close game where the defenses have been so much better than the offenses.
They're just going to reset this shot clock to 28 seconds. Final, Alabama 35, Georgia 28. So number 1 over number 4 there. That'll probably knock Georgia out of the
Yeah, it certainly will with 2 losses. Probably lets Oklahoma in, but
sure does.
Ohio State, if they were super impressive in their game against Northwestern, might enter into the conversation.
Three-pointer put up and missing from the outside. Ball's just about one out on Indy, and they throw it away. Indy comes up with it. Drive down low underneath. Bradshaw with the basket, 28-25. Hutchinson with the lead with 2:40 to go. Georgia let a 2-touchdown lead at 28-14 get away from them in that one.
That's what good teams do, and make no mistake about it. Alabama is terrific.
Driving the baseline. Shot put up and good by Indies.
Left hand.
Looping it up was Crockett. 28-27. Hutch's lead is cut to 1. Here's Bradshaw. Drives in. Contact made. Ball does not go, but she'll shoot free throws. There's not a gray 1 out there, so who is the foul on? It's going to be on number 4.
Good luck.
Good luck, which she hiked all the way down to the other end, because that'll be her third. Free throw toss is off, no good on Bradshaw. Tia looks away and goes, what in the world's going on? I haven't missed 3 in a row.
Well,
for a whole year.
Well, yes, she has. She's 6 out of 16 this year.
Struggling a little bit.
Yep.
She's usually pretty solid.
She's played a lot of basketball in this game because she's done other things well.
Gets the second shot, though. Gives the Dragons a 2-point lead. Bradshaw will take a seat. She's still shaking her head, and then checks Ogle. Abby Ogle into the line. Tell you what, keep an eye on Abby Ogle. She's going to be a good one for the Dragons. Her work ethic is outstanding. And it adds a lot of desire and determination. Just about throwing the ball away. Great grabbed it for Indy. Crockett. Left wing is Price, had it for a second. Back outside. Flash inside to Gray. Loose basketball. Out of bounds it sails.
Boy, looked to me like the shot should have been taken. They tried one pass too many, but maintained the possession because the ball out of bounds off of a Dragon.
Indy will inbound with 11 seconds on the shot clock, 1:52 on the game clock. Price to trigger the inbounds pass left wing. She'll lob it into Reeves. Reeves finds the seam, goes up strong and misses. Kimbrough comes out with a rebound, and then they travel on Kimbrough. It'll go as a Dragon turnover, and Kimbrough says, I know I did. My fault. With 1:47 to go, a fresh 30 now for Indy, and they will have possession. That's big, Rusty.
Yeah, let's see. 20th Hutchinson turnover.
Here comes the inbound. A lob it out to Reeves. Right side to Price. Dribble penetration. They'll kick it back outside. Price has it again. Reverses. Kramer tied on her. You know they did that in some practices out in Dighton. The feed down the low blocks to Reeves. In traffic, Kimbrough alters a shot. Foul call. 2 coming away.
Could have been traveling pretty easily.
Yep.
But it wasn't.
It's going to be 4 fouls on Kimbrough. Kimbrough altered the shot. The second time around, got called for the foul.
So now Reeves, whose free throw problems have been well documented, back up there shooting 2.
Free throw toss up and good.
Good for her. Got the first one.
One more will tie it. 29-28 Hutchinson right now with 1:29 to go. Free throw toss. This one's good.
How about that?
Locked up at 29 apiece.
Good job by the 6'5" freshman.
1:25 to go in the third. We're all tied up at 29 apiece. First quarter ended in a 9-all tie. Missed shot by Kimbrough. Rebound over the Dragons. Here's Roebuck. Her shot won't go. Kimbrough with another one. It's up and good. Kimbrough battling inside. John On just rolling the dice a little bit on Kimbrough with her. Although they only have 3 fouls on the board, but that might not be accurate.
I hope the board's right. It probably is. There's an offensive foul.
Yeah, trim control foul. Goes against Crockett. That'll be her fourth. 55.5 to go in the third. Hutchinson with a 2-point lead. It has been a dogfight. Hutchinson has not shot well in this ball game from either the free throw line or the field and committed way too many turnovers, but they're right there in it, leading it by 2.
These teams are just wearing each other out defensively. They have worked so hard on defense.
Schimmel goes all the way down to right in front of us. They'll reverse it. Hutch has Ogle on the side. Feet down low underneath. Blue Dragon puts it up and in, and that will be number 22, Dejanay Roebuck.
Little scoop shot. Now the Dragons get a takeaway.
Schimmel's shot won't go. Would have been a 3-ball. Didn't get it. Now they'll roll back, and with 28 seconds to go, try to get a stop here, leading it by 4.
We're in the third quarter.
8-point turnaround as Hutchinson trailed by 4 at the halftime. A lot of Kimbrough with the and a foul called in the low blocks. Kimbrough had the steal, and it's going to go against Hutchinson.
It'll go on Roebuck and will be her third. She'll have to come out with 16 seconds to go. Coach Ansha's not wanting to take any chances on a fourth foul on her. A couple of free throws coming.
Nicholson at the line. Free throw toss is up and good. 33-30. The lead is cut to 3. Blue Dragon lead of 3. Roebuck checks out. Here comes Van Etten back into the lineup. And she'll replace Kramer. 15.5 to go in the third period. Stays like this, it's going to be a heck of a fourth quarter.
It's going to be a heck of a fourth quarter.
Free throw toss, up and good. 2-point ball game at 33-31. Hutchinson with the lead. 14 seconds to go in this third quarter. Here's Schimmel. She looks at the shot clock. Now he rolls off the pick set by Tenney into the inside floater. Doesn't go. Tip try not there. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by no one as the clock goes off. And we're going to the fourth and final quarter with Hutchinson with a 2-point lead at 33-31. We'll take a 2-minute time. Take a 1-minute break. Get set for quarter number 4. We'll be back right after this.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYV, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition, or remodel your kitchen, our customers receive individualized attention, quality craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service from start to finish. Erickson Custom Building offers new construction and remodeling services in addition to commercial and insurance projects. Visit our website today at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Sometimes when teams have a batch of turnovers, it is because they have just been really sloppy in terms of taking care of the basketball. In this one, I would prefer to say that the fact that the Dragons have 21 turnovers and the Pirates have 19 is because the teams have battled really, really hard on defense. Hutchinson, 8 assists, 21 turnovers, 6 assists for the Pirates, 19 turnovers. You get the picture. It hasn't been pretty, but it's awfully entertaining. Hutch by 2 as we start the fourth.
Hutchinson with the possession. Van Etten outside to Ogle, around the horn, left side. Tenney had it for a second. Here's Schimmel. Schimmel. Now it's going to be called Tim control foul. It's going to go against Tenney. She was moving a little bit on the pick. And Keeley Tenney picks up the personal.
And that is her third.
That's her third. Off the court comes Indy. Down by only 2. They'll roll right with it. Set up the overload on our right side. Jumper up and on its way. Three-pointer does not go. Ogle with the rebound off the missed shot put up by Markowska. The drive down. Shot doesn't go, but a foul called is flying into Ogle was Anna Markowska.
And she will get charged with her foul.
It'll only be her first. It'll put Ogle at the line to shoot a couple.
Well, can somebody make free throws? Abby, normally a solid free thrower.
Free throw by Ogle's off its mark, no good.
I mean, free throwing for Hutchinson is almost appalling. Blue Dragons through three quarters were 8 of 20 at the free throw line, now 8 of 21.
Free throws off its mark, no good. Kimbrough battled for the board, but Reeves got it. And here comes Indy, down by only 2 with 9:18 to go. Macy Price, right side, a flasher down low underneath the Mickelson. Trying to get it to Reeves. Ball rejected out of bounds. Nice job by Kimbrough to get a hand on it the last second.
Kimbrough has been a huge factor in this basketball game.
She played well. In foul trouble with 3, but she has played well. Here comes Price to inbound. Ball comes in. Stolen away by Keeley. Keeley Tinney. Bennett will bring it up. Here's Kimbrough on the outside. Bennett. Schimmel, left side, Tinney.
Constant cacophony of instructions from the Hutchinson coaches off to our right.
Feed down low to Kimbrough. In traffic. Shot doesn't go. Reeves gets the rebound. Nice job to get the ball into her to start with.
Yep.
8:34 to go. A 2-point lead for Hutchinson. Kennard. Right side. Dribble penetration underneath. Ball rejected by Kimbrough. Out of bounds. It'll be Indy's ball, but a good job by Kimbrough. And you're right. She has really stepped up in this one.
Hutchinson's not leading in this game if it's not for Kimbrough.
Here comes Bradshaw in. Also, Roebuck returns in the lineup. Schimmel and Tinney get a seat. Here comes the inbound, far side for the Indy Pirates. Oh, lob it all the way out to Reeves. Kimbrough tight on her. She wants to drive on Kimbrough. Puts a nice move up. Shot won't go. Gets her own rebound, put up, back and in.
And she has at least 3 of her baskets have come that way, rebounding her own miss.
11 points for Reeves. And we're tied at 33 apiece. Ogle, Bannett, Roebuck, right in front of us. Back outside, a foul away from the play. This one's going to go on number 10, Kennard.
And now she has 3. Fouls adding up. Nobody has fouled out of this game, but I wouldn't bet that that'll continue to be true.
Mickens back in. Kimbrough gets a break. Kimbrough played well.
Yes, she did.
She really, truly did. Inbounding. Here comes Bradshaw. She'll lob it into Roebuck. She'll square up, shoot, and miss. Rebound, Reeves. Here comes Indy. Trying to regain the lead. Neither team has led by more than 4.
It's been a war.
Right side drive, back outside. Price has it. Macy Price out of Dighton, Kansas. Van Nett tied on her. Indy works the left wing. Three-pointer on its way. Up and missing. Battle for the board. Taken away by Roebuck. Hutchinson on the run. Here comes Ogle. She has Van Nett on the right side. Bounce pass to Bradshaw. Layup good. Hutch on top. 35-33 with 7:19 to go. That was transition.
That was pretty.
A lob into Reeves. Works down low. Shot up and draws a foul on Mickens. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
And Mickens draws her second. Now, she does not have the size at 6 foot to contend with 6'5" to the extent that Tiana Kimbrough does at 6'4". Kimbrough might even be taller than a listed 6'4".
Free throw toss is up and good.
And Brittany Reeves is showing me something. Not a good free thrower. She's made 3 in a row.
She will shoot the second one. Free throw toss. Off its mark, no good. Rebound, Dragons. Roebuck in and out of Bradshaw's hands. And Indy will get the ball back with 7:03 to go. Hutch with a 1-point lead.
Dragons did a nice job of blocking out. Outlet pass just simply too hard to handle.
Boy, when it goes wrong, it really goes wrong. Hutchinson struggling right now. Into the Indy lineup, checks Sadie Jordan, and Reeves will get a break. Is more than likely resting her for the run here late. Ball comes in, out high, left wing. Right side, Mickens knocks it away. Nice job by Mickens to knock it away. 24 on the shot clock, 6:57 on the game clock. Indy's basketball.
Coaches working hard, players working hard. It's fun.
Ball comes in to Kennard. Looks right. Mickens, a long three, rims off long, and a rebound cleared off the floor by Tia Bradshaw. She'll weave her way across half court. Bounce pass goes to Roebuck, right side. Ogle for three. Got it! A big three! A huge three by Ogle! And that'll force a timeout. 38-34. Hutchinson with a 4-point lead. Slim it is, but it might be enough. 6:39 to go in this one. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
The three-point basket correctly termed by Glenn as a big shot it's unusual for a three-pointer with 6.5 minutes to go in a game to be a big shot, but you get the feeling in this game where neither team is led by more than 4. It's given Hutchinson a 4-point lead, and it feels pretty big to me.
With the basketball will be Indy, 38-34. Both teams, the largest lead by either team has been 4 points tonight. Right side on the right wing. That's good luck. Loose basketball picked up by Ogle. Here it goes to Vanette. She'll loop it up and draw the foul. It's going to be on Sadie Jordan.
Yeah, she had Jordan, and she knew Jordan was going to block the shot. She just played that to draw the foul. Used her body to get position, threw it up, and will get 2 free throws.
Vanette comes from a large family out of the St. Paul, Minnesota area. Big Vikings fans. Free throw toss up and good.
There's the biggest lead in the game for either team.
Is 39-34. Good to see Vanette knock that one down. Second toss, no. But Mickens is there for the board, and she loses it. Coming away with it will be Good Luck. A flash down low. Bang inside, shot not there. Battle for the board. Indy gets it back, puts it up, can't get it done. Mickens in and out of her hands. And a jump ball is going to be called, but Leslie Crane got a timeout before that. His possession was in Good Luck's hand. And a quick 30-second. Rusty, let's keep it here. 39-34. What a battle in the middle of the paint at the West End.
Well, it's fun to see kids play with such enthusiasm. Both of these teams, everybody is giving it their all. Both teams, I'm sure, would say, this is one of the poorest games offensively we've played all year long. But to play with this level of enthusiasm, this much intensity, and still be battling with 6 minutes to go in a 5-point game, fun to watch.
Oh, big time fun to watch. Next one's going to be good, too, coming your way a little past 7:30. We're going to run a little bit behind tonight. It's 7:07 Central Time right now with 6 minutes left to go on this one. We will not get the men's game underway. We'll give you a quick wrap-up when Rusty does the Medicine Shop post-game here and take that news break in between. There's the three-pointer from the corner. It won't go for Collier. Rebound, Ogle. Out it comes. Trying to get to it is Bradshaw. She'll put it up and in. What a pass by Ogle. Led her perfectly. 41-34. Hutchinson with a lead by 7.
Dragons have managed to get in transition a couple of times here in the fourth quarter. It's been big.
Soft hook up and good. Nice shot put up by Good Luck. Cuts that lead back a little bit. 41-36. Hutchinson lead is cut into a little bit.
Long ways to go, 5.5 minutes.
Roebuck, left side Ogle. Dribble penetrates, wraps one around. Crazy shot put up by Ogle, and it goes down out of bounds. It'll be off of Ogle.
Well, she tried to reverse it and just didn't get it on the glass.
All right, with the basketball will be Indy. With 5:17 to go, they trail by 5. Hutchinson trailed for most of the game, down by 4 at halftime. Found a way here in the fourth quarter. Outside Collier. No time to panic yet for Indy. Plenty of time left with 5:03 to go. Good luck, drives in, shoots it up, and scores it.
Nice underhand scoop.
Nifty move by Good Luck. She's out of South Australia. There's some good ball being played down in Australia, my friend. And a timeout's going to be taken by John Hodges. A 30-second timeout with 4:46 to go in the ball game. A 3-point lead for the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena in 30 seconds.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
I don't know that we ever passed on a final in that Kansas-Stanford game, but Kansas winning it in overtime, 90-84. It took a three-pointer by LeGerald Vick to get it in overtime. This one, Hutchinson by 3.
Pass comes into Roebuck. It goes off her shin out of bounds. Good pressure over there by Crockett. And a sense of urgency by Indy right now as they trail it by 3 to the Dragons with 4:45 to go.
They feel a lot better because of 2 consecutive baskets by Goodluck that have turned a 7-point deficit into just 4.
Ogle just about got the hand on it to throw it away. Goes off of her out of bounds, however. Tune in on Monday night at 7 o'clock from the Polo, or stop by and enjoy the Dragon Talk with John Andres from the Polo Bar and Grill at 25 East 30th. Ball just about stolen by Bradshaw, and will be inbounded again by Indy.
Boy, these kids are jumping in the passing lanes, doing everything they can to create turnovers, and this team has had a batch of them.
Interesting lineup right there, right at the free throw line, and comes into Reeves out high.
She's back in the lineup after being gone for a while.
Dribble penetration on the far side by Goodluck. She holds it up. She's a pretty good ball player. Collier spins in the lane, puts one up, block. Dragons come up with it. Bradshaw, Hutch wants to get in transition. Over to Roebuck. Roebuck down for 2.
Now the Blue Dragons are starting to play their game, getting in that transition.
Now those lead of 5 again at 43-38. Hutchinson. Ball outside. Goodluck. Angles to the right. Still directing traffic down low. Ball stolen away by the Blue Dragons. As Bradshaw along with Roebuck doubled up. Bradshaw went down. Mickens underneath. Basket good.
Wonderful pass from Ogle.
Mickens with 5 points in the ball game and a timeout taken. One full timeout coming your way. 3:45 to go in the contest. Hutchinson up by 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
If you find your family physician is retiring and want choices other than what you're given, we invite you to consider the benefits of finally having a patient-centered medical home. Prairie Star assures you health care held to a higher standard, provided by caring, attentive physicians you'll appreciate. We consider it a privilege to serve you, whether you have insurance or not. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
So we want to pass along a huge thank you to Larry Stonecipher, who's been running the board for us since 1 o'clock today when the Salt City Bowl tipped off, and Larry will be there for the rest of this one. Hutch leads at 45-38. And no, Larry, you still can't go home. We got another game after this one.
Got one more, and who knows, that one might go double overtime the way this night's going. 45-38, Hutchinson with the lead with 3:45 to go in the contest. This game has been tied a couple times at the end of the first and at the end of the third. A 4-point lead for Indy at halftime. And Hutchinson right now leading it by 7. Ball on the outside, Kennard. And both coaches will say, hey, defense played a big part of this one.
It's all defense.
Yeah. Left side. Dribble drive. Kennard in traffic. Puts it up. Misses it. Reeves goes down. But they're going to say Vanette might have bumped her with her rear end underneath.
Pirates took a poor shot, but the aggressiveness of Brittany Reeves will keep the ball alive. And there won't be any free throws because that is not yet 5 fouls. The foul, by the way, in case you're wondering, went against Vanette, and she can afford it.
It's only her second. Here comes the inbound. They'll trigger it. Macy Price out of Dighton, Kansas for Indy. Looks, slobs it all the way out. Trying to go for it. Bradshaw coming up with it will be Ogle, and a foul's going to be called.
And the Dragons' pressure is just eating up the Pirates.
Yeah, it's going to be against Indy. They held Ogle because they knew they had the transition going. Key that to Tia Bradshaw. She went high trying to get the steal.
The Dragons have gotten in the passing lanes and just created havoc.
Cali Lady Tigers over Barton tonight, 90-73 in their opener for the Cougars. That's one conference women's game that's in the books. There's a reach-in foul called on Macy Price with 3:01 to go. Vanette will shoot free throws, yep.
Dragons in a very good position if they can make free throws. But free throws, they have been a horrible problem.
Free throw toss is up and good by Vanette. She'll shoot the second one. Another shout out to Blue Dragon Pep Band. They were at the football game this afternoon.
Yep.
Cold. Think about how cold I was, how cold they were playing those instruments. And now here tonight. Shot up by Vanette. Not there. Battle for the board. Jump ball called.
I think he called a foul. Mickens picking up a foul.
Yep, Mickens came in pretty aggressively. Well, Kansas Wesleyan family lost today 43-21 at the hands of Benedictine. The NAIA championship dream for Kansas Wesleyan just went away. My good friend Tall Pat up there calling the game for Kansas Wesleyan.
Benedictine, where Hutchinson, Randy Dreiling went to school.
Here's the steal. Bradshaw, ball knocked away. Last touch off of number 15, Trotter.
We talk about Randy Dreiling a lot, even though he's at St. Thomas Aquinas now. 8 state championships, but 7 of those came right here in Hutchinson.
Roebuck on the outside. Out of perimeter. Vanette open for 3 and hits it. Perfect look. And she got a really good look at it. 49-38. How about that? 11-point lead with 2:28 to go.
Coach is hollering, do not foul.
This thing was locked up. Reeves has it. Shoots over Kimbrough. Kimbrough got part of that as a block, and here comes Hutchinson out with it. Tia Bradshaw. Tell you what, as much as anything, Tia Bradshaw has been a big key tonight as well. 7 points, but she's really got the ship headed in the right direction. Ball knocked away. It will be Hutchinson basketball.
Shot blocked inside by Brittany Reeves.
Timeout's going to be taken. It'll be a full 1-minute break. We'll get a break in. 2:07 to go in the ball game. Hutch up 49-38. Hutch's ball when we return right after this 1 minute timeout.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelia's filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelia's, 115 and a half South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragons.
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Whether you're getting a jump start on your holiday gift buying or you're looking for the perfect outfit for yourself, come see my new selection of gorgeous, comfortable clothing that I know you'll fall in love with. That's Brick House Boutique, 117 South Main in Hutchinson. Big city chic in a downtown boutique.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
In a game in which the Blue Dragons could muster only 17% shooting from the field in the first half, 4 of 23, right now Hutchinson out shooting Independence by a significant margin, 35% to 24%, 12 of 51 for Independence.
Well, in the last 4.5, it was when Ogle hit the three-pointer, it gave them the 38-34 lead with 6:39 to go, and right now 49-38. Hutchinson on a nice run. Shot up by Ogle, not there. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Indy Pirates, and they'll bring it up. Hutchinson cannot let up. It's inside in 2 minutes now. It looks pretty good with an 11-point lead. They'll travel to Neosho. There's a steal by Bradshaw as it just slipped out of the hands of Kennard, and a push-off foul. Bradshaw will shoot free throws. Foul's going to be called on Trotter. Taylor Trotter will pick up the foul. Sophomore out of Harrah, Oklahoma. Or Harrah, Oklahoma, I should say.
As ordinary as the first 3 quarters were offensively for the Blue Dragons, the fourth quarter has been very good. Hutchinson getting in transition and taking care of business in the fourth quarter, but still continuing to struggle at the free throw line.
Tia Bradshaw hard off the iron. She'll shoot the second one.
She is just 1 of 5, but you talked about her aggressiveness, a big key.
Well, she's just taking a leadership role out there. Free throws up and good. 50-38, the lead is 12 for the Blue Dragons with 1:44 to go. Again, on the guys' game, we're going to be about 10 minutes late on that one, folks, so Larry can pay attention to the time on that. Of course, we have 7-minute news in between games as well. On the outside, Crockett. Flash it out high, feed down low. Kimbrough with the steal. Trying to go inside to Reeves. Nice pass by Ogle. Here comes Bradshaw. She'll shove it up and score it. Ogle did a good job after the steal by Kimbrough. And Kimbrough's played a big role tonight, Rusty.
She truly has. She was really big in the third quarter.
Three-pointer from the corners. Good from outside by Anna Markowska. Makes it 52-41. Hutch lead is cut to 11. Blue Dragons are going to win this one. And a timeout's going to be taken by Hutchinson with 52.5 to go. Let's see if it's a full. It will be. It'll be a full 1-minute break. We'll let Larry push the buttons again. We'll take a break. 52-41. Hutchinson on top. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Vehicles are getting pretty smart these days with semi-automatic control features that make driving easier. But riding an RCAT vehicle is easier yet. You don't have to do a thing. Just stand along the route, wave your hand at the driver, and hop on. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that travels throughout Hutchinson and South Hutchinson hourly, on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 694-2913 for further information.
The Blue Dragons have blown this one open in the fourth quarter. This was a 2-point game after 3 periods, 33-31. But Hutchinson has been impressive offensively and defensively in period number 4. Dragons by 11, under a minute to go.
Can't take you anywhere, you know that? Here comes the inbound. Hutchinson will hand it off, and Schimmel just about loses it.
Good agility on the part of the official.
Yeah, no kidding. Schimmel on the outside, 4:13 on the shot clock. Lots of pressure. Got to get it close to a 5 count. Close to a 5 count. Go dump it down low. Wrap around by Roebuck. Not there, but she'll draw the foul. Schimmel doing a good job to get away from Kennard just in the nick of time, or it would have been a 5 count. 2 shots coming the way of Dejanay Roebuck, who has 10 points tonight for the Blue Dragons. Roebuck's free throws up and good. 53-41 Hutchinson. Well, this one was a war going into the fourth period. And like I said, with 6:39 to go, the 3 ball by Ogle made it a 4-point ball game, and that seemed to open up the door enough to. There's a lane violation by Mickens, takes the free throw away from Roebuck.
Yeah, wipes out a made one.
Which we haven't had a whole lot of tonight.
No, we haven't.
Schimmel takes a break. Also Vanette steps out. 34 seconds left. Give Indy good pat on the back. They came in here and were ready to take on the Dragons. Here's Reeves down low. They're going to be forced to be reckoned with on that east side of the conference.
I'm glad we don't have to play them this year again.
I think we'll see them again, probably more than likely in region play. Roebuck.
That's going to do it.
Yep. Ogle has it, left side. And actually Kramer. Kramer with the basketball. 2 seconds, 1 second. That is it. Hutchinson has rallied back after trailing for much of the contest to come back and win it by 12. 53-41. Don't forget to join John Andres and myself at the Polo Bar and Grill on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Come on out and join us with us as we will have Dragon Talk and talk about these 2 wins this week over Coffeyville and right here over Indy. We'll take a 2-minute break, add up all the numbers. We'll be back with more. Your final Dragon ladies, 53, Pirate ladies, 41. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away, 662-3100, and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday.